Hello everyone, welcome to Life Coach Lessons. Today I will be giving you tips on living successful and purposeful lives in only 3 to 5 minutes. I'm Scott Miller, a certified retirement life coach from Hixon Zuercher Capital Management. Well, welcome to episode number 22 of Life Coach Lessons. We're in the month of October and we're dealing with your questions about social connections. We're actually going to be looking at the same topic in the month of November because this is a huge topic. I get a lot of questions about relationships, and it's a really, really important aspect of the second half of our lives. Today we're going to be looking at a question related to what happens when I really retire from a career, maybe a long career. And that question is this: how do I find new friends now that I've lost social connections at work? And another way that we kind of talk about this in the Refocus workshop is we said it's so important that you replace workmates with playmates. Because when you retire from a career that you've maybe done for many, many years, those workmates, those people that you saw every day, that you were kind of in that routine of seeing, that's going to change. It's not going to be there anymore. And so in the second half of our lives, it's really important that we work on the social connections. And I want to just kind of talk or give you some suggestions today about how do I replace those workmates with playmates. All right, number one of the ways that you can replace those workmates is by joining clubs and organizations. There's plenty of places, clubs and organizations, even within Hancock County here, within the city of Findlay and in our area, where that can really kind of satisfy. Not only can you do great things in these clubs and organizations, but they give you these relationships, these social connections with other people, where maybe once a month you're gathering together and you're being a part of that. I just recently joined Rotary. Rotary is a service organization that is not only in this community, but it's global. And I get to be part of an organization where I get to meet a lot of people. And so that's a great way to just get started when it comes to social connections. Secondly, just make an effort. You know, a lot of times we just get lazy and it's really easy to just stay home and watch TV and just tinker around the house or do whatever. So, when it comes to this, a lot of times it's just a matter of getting yourself out there. Just like make an effort to find social connections. There's plenty of areas and plenty of places in your communities where you can do this. Thirdly, practice hospitality. Open up your house to groups of people to come in, and maybe you have a skill or something that you want to teach in your house, or you want to bring groups of people to do Bible studies, or just different types of social connections where you can bring people into your house and maybe just have coffee or something simple too. You don't have to cook them a huge dinner, but just practice the idea of hospitality. You could do this in your neighborhoods too. And then fourthly, go to church. The church is actually a great place where you can actually meet people. You can be part of Sunday school classes, or like at churches they have different types of classes or places where you can serve, and then that's a way for you to connect with people. So not only are you serving others, but you get to connect with all those other people that you're serving with. And so a church is a great place for you to make social connections. And then lastly, number 5, volunteer. There are so many nonprofit organizations within our communities that need help. They need volunteers. And so there's great ways for you to find where you can volunteer in organizations, because it kind of satisfies, not only are you helping others, which we talked about in our last episode, because that gives you great joy, but you also get to connect with others who are serving alongside of you. So those are just some suggestions of ways that you can replace workmates with playmates. And really, how am I going to replace those workmates that I had, those relationships that I had for so many years? Well, hopefully this has been helpful for you as you answer your questions about social connections. Hey, I would love to connect with you. If you have questions or comments, you can email me at smiller@hccapital.com. I would love to hear from you. And remember to live a more meaningful and purposeful life today.